This is my live reaction. Pettersson is gonna shoot. And he did it! Yes! Oh my god! He did it! There we go! There we go, boys! There we go! Pettersson! Oh my god! Oh my god, he just like roofed it. Amazing! Amazing! Okay, Matthew Tkachuk. His turn. It's the first shooter for the Calgary Flames. This is gonna be interesting. Markstrom has been fantastic this whole game. Let's just see how he does it here. Oh, there we go, boys! Snatched it out of the air! Jacob Markstrom! There we go! Ooh, amazing! Great catch right there. Great catch. Meme review. Okay, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, now it's Brock time. Brock. Alright. Okay. Oh! Okay. He got stopped up. That was a good chance. Tried going 5-hole. Ooh, he just did that little smirk. That was beautiful. Yeah, that was a good fake, eh? Nice. He almost snuck that in 5-hole. Okay. But the Flames have a chance to tie it. Is it Gaudreau? Sean Monahan. Okay. Monahan coming in. Alright, let's just see. There we go! Marky with the save again! Ooh, okay. You know what, guys? I'm gonna put a little timestamp at the beginning. Skip to whatever if you don't want to hear this. Because this... Oh boy, I've been thinking of doing something like this for a while now, but... Oh, what the heck? Marcus Granlund? Why Granlund? Okay, screw it. Granlund, he's coming in. Alright, let's see. Is he gonna win it? Oh my god! The flying poke check! He did the flying poke! David Riddick, man! What the hell? What the hell? The flying poke check! I haven't seen that in, like, ever! What the hell? Okay then, okay. And now, James Neal. Why is it not Gaudreau? Okay then, James Neal. He needs the score. Come on, Neal. What's gonna happen now? Ooh, there we go, Markstrom did it, they win! Yes! Alright then. Alright, okay. The Vancouver Canucks take this one. 4-3 in the shootout. I'm gonna leave the audio on just a little longer because I want to absorb this feeling truthfully. But Jacob Markstrom, absolute beast. I just wasted like 3 minutes doing my reactions to the shootout. Okay, screw it. I'm leaving that in there. Oh boy. Great game. Great game. I don't know if we deserved to win that one. Truthfully, I mean, if there was one person that deserved to win, it was obviously Markstrom. But, like, the entire team was just so mediocre in their own zone. Sure, we got a lot of great goals, and overall things were cool, but I don't know what exactly it is that I want to feel right now. Because obviously we gotta win. Obviously we're tied for the playoff spot now, but things are kinda weird, because that certainly wasn't a playoff team that we just saw win the game. That was a playoff caliber Vezina-winning goaltending performance by one Jacob Markstrom, but the rest of the team was kinda trash, in their own zone especially. 4-3 is the final score here, and let's just go through all the goals like we usually do. Bo Horvat started this one off early, and for good reason, because he hasn't scored in a long time, and this was his first in like, I think it was like 17 games or something like that. His 19th on the year, assisted by Chris Tanev, and who else but Antoine Roussel. Roussel with his 17th assist on the year. Can you believe that? Antoine Roussel has 17 assists, and this one was a good one. Horvat wins the draw, it comes back, Tanev is there, throws it back in front to Horvat, and he buries it in. 19:16 left in the first period. That is the first minute of the game, and Bo Horvat gets his 19th. Absolutely great play. Bo is back, baby, and he's finally getting goals once again. Calgary responded later with Elias Lindholm, his 24th on the year, and a fire season for him. And just looking at these assist numbers, like Monahan got his 36th assist, Gaudreau had his 46th assist. My goodness, it's just incredible to see the amount of scoring the Calgary Flames have been doing all year. But scoring came a little bit later for the Vancouver Canucks too, as Josh Leivo from Elias Pettersson and Derek Pouliot gets himself his 11th on the year. This one was great. Pettersson feeds the puck rink wide to a streaking Leivo who comes right in, cuts to the middle, and shoots it through the legs. It was a heavy wrister, like an absolute slug of a shot, and it was dirty, dangerous, and it found its way to the back of the net. 2-1 Vancouver is the lead after this goal. Sam Bennett gets himself on the board just a minute later in like the weirdest goal I've seen in a while. Like, it's bouncing all over the place and Bennett is there. It was just, I didn't like it. And then Mangiapane gets himself his first of his career. This one was off of a terrible defensive effort by the Canucks. They just kept on giving it up. They couldn't get it out of the zone. All of their breakout attempts to break it out of the zone were picked off. So many weak clearing attempts that just didn't work. And overall, it ends up with a Mangiapane one-timer that finds its way past Markstrom. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. For sure. 100%. Like, you can't get any worse than that. How the Vancouver Canucks played in that second period. Up until the 15-11 mark, where Elias Pettersson, you've heard his name before, right? He comes right back in, then he's streaking in the Calgary zone. He goes around the net, and he comes out to the far side hash marks. He's had it for a while. And then he throws it rink wide over to Brock Boeser, who holds it, and then he holds it some more. Then he rips it far side, and it's in. Boeser's 19th on the year, assisted by Pettersson with his 25th, Leivo with his 8th assist, and it's tied 3-3. And coming out of this period into the intermission, I was like, yeah, okay, there's no way this should be tied. Boeser's goal was like the 13th Canucks shot or whatever, something dumb like that. Rittich let in 3 goals on like 13 shots, something weird like that. And it was tied at the end of the second. Then it was tied at the end of the third too, but like, the Vancouver Canucks in these periods, they just continued to show off why they're not necessarily ready for a playoff run yet. I mean, as we were talking about, all those giveaways and just bad breakouts, it really started coming back to haunt the Vancouver Canucks. And you could totally see that with the Mangiapane goal. You could also totally see that with the third period performance, which saw posts at either ends, which saw chances at either ends, and then the overtime, which was absolutely nuts. We had even more posts in the overtime. Bo Horvat, Mark Giordano, they're just posts everywhere, and great chances and great rushes, and a Vancouver Canucks power play in the overtime that could not pass to Pettersson. What was that? It was kind of frustrating watching the overtime power play, seeing Stecher out there, Boeser and all that. It was just a Stecher-Boeser cycle, and Pettersson wasn't really getting in on it. I was like, pass it to Petey, come on, like he can one-time it too, right? But the shootout comes, and you guys heard my reaction to that. Overall, Jacob Markstrom, an absolute beast. Another absolute beast in this game was Troy Stecher, who finally gets himself power play time on the first unit with Alexander Edler's lack of presence on the team. It actually balances right out quite nicely because Stecher is a right-handed guy. We haven't really had a right-hander on the point as the quarterback for the power play in a while. Like Edler, Ben Hutton, all these guys are lefties. The last time we really had a righty was... I'm trying to think about it. I really am trying to think about it. I can't even remember, if I'm going to be honest. Christian Ehrhoff was a left-handed guy, so that wasn't him. But other than that, Stecher is now on here. He played pretty well in his first game on the first power play, and overall things just went the way that they probably should have if you're on team win for the Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, you'd like to see a better game because the game wasn't all too good for the Canucks, but the game, as a fan watching it, it was very entertaining. So many flying rushes going out either way, and overall, you get bang for your buck if you watch this one live. But once again, if you're a Canucks fan, That was not a good game. Seriously. Markstrom is the reason we won. We could have easily lost this one like 6 or 7-3. And Markstrom is just such a beast. That's basically it. It always boils down to that, doesn't it? Markstrom being good, I think that's something that we're going to have to get used to because he hasn't been this good in his career ever, and he is now, which is scary because he's giving us wins single-handedly now, and it's quite freaky. But alas, it's the status quo. Markstrom is good, and he won us this game. Also, Elias Pettersson is at 50 points. I didn't even mention that. That's in the thumbnail, the title, and everything, but I didn't talk about that. My goodness. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Blessed Gaming. And bye.